Rishi, Kit Army, good evening guys. Look who it is, it's bloody Mark Pickering. Olivia, good evening, how are you buddy? I'm all good and hood, Rishi, I've got my pennies warm for the toll. Shaz, good evening, how are you mate? Darren Gray, good evening. Lieutenant Lamar Brown and Zelos, good evening guys. Chloe, good evening, how are you buddy? You finished? You feel better for that? So you gotta sit down now? Not bad. Jane Dale, good evening. Three McCaw Tears, good evening. Drive Live Home, Lieutenant Lamar Brown. Hey Rocky, I'm all good and hood, thank you Chloe. Sam, good evening. Magan, it's a bonus Drive Live Home, buddy. I'm all good and hood, Rocky, how you doing, buddy? Fionn, yes, the Mersey Tunnel. God, I forgot how loud I had that this morning, man. I must have been hypo this morning. Yep, I'll be on for an hour, Lamar. Lulu, good evening, how are you, mate? So, I'm a little bit late coming on, I'm a little bit late leaving. I had to pop and see my friend McLovin before I set off, so that took me a good while. It took me about 40 minutes actually to nip to see him and come back. Anthony, oi oi, Savaloy! So yeah, a little cheeky bonus Drive Live Home tonight, guys. And then I'm going to get my head down because I've not had a little nap tonight. I'll probably get about an hour and a half. I'll get up at 1:30, go to work, and then I'll be live at 4 AM. I am indeed the Three Morketeers. McCaw-Tears. I'll get the name down. Just give me time. It's only the second live you've been on. I'll get it. But yeah, I'm on the way back. Haley K, good evening. How are you, buddy? I'm all good and hood. Thank you, Suzanne Gaskell. Keep smashing those likes out for me, guys. Keep tapping that screen. And then we'll see you in the morning, BH. She's all good and hood, thank you, Rishi. Kind of Husky Pup, good evening. How are you, bud? We haven't spoken in a while. Order of a lonely heart. No, I don't have bank holidays off, BH. I never have. I've never had a bank holiday off in all my career, not one. Ah, thank you, Ange G. You got the pleasure of my company for about an hour. Odor of a lonely heart. Oh, bless you, Kai the Husky Pup. I didn't know you had any eyesight trouble. I hope you're okay, buddy. I hope things are going well for you. We had a great day, thank you, Chris. Haley got a lot done today. Very productive day. Ready for a family member coming down for the weekend. I haven't had any sleep, Darren. Well, not since this morning's one. Lisa Cashpole, good evening. No, I'm going back here at the weekend, Ange G. I'll be back at the weekend. Just ignore it, Suzanne. Oh, man, I hope you're okay, though, Kai. Bonus Drive Live, Lisa. I had to get the most of my time with Haley, Jen, so yeah, I always stay as late as I can. Julian McNelly, it's a bonus Drive Live. Conor Moran, good evening, how are you, buddy? So I'll get about an hour and a half sleep when I get home. I'll be in bed for midnight and then I'm up at 1:30 for work. Oh, bless you, Kai. It's got to be tough to go through though, buddy, so I feel for you. It's one person, Rocky. Don't worry about it, mate. Kind of, yes, the warm-up. I'm the warm-up guy for the TikTok Milkman, Darren Gray. Oh, thank you, Jen. So do I, funnily enough. Kim, good evening. Awesome, Connor. Oh, that's brilliant, Kai. All right, Ange. Take care, buddy. Have a good sleep. We'll see you later. I'm all good, Hood Connor. To ease it away. Most of the time, Lisa, we do, but she still has her home in Liverpool. I'm all good, Hood. Thank you, Kim. Queen Tapalock. Good evening. How are you, buddy? She's great, thank you, Connor. All good in the hood. So she's tired, so she's having a little sleep now. Knowing her, she'll be watching me on TikTok. Wait till I get home, making sure I'm safe. I'm all good in the hood, Queen Tapalock. Looking forward to a little nap before I go to work. And then I've got no collecting tomorrow, so nice. Although it's a tougher delivery day, it's still a fairly easy day for me. I've got a lot of work to do. Tomorrow afternoon I've got to do my bills and stuff like that, my books. Sarah Hornet, good evening. Would surely know, watching her grow. What a fool to believe. Do you see? Wise man has the power. Still can't sing, my voice is gone. Shot. Absolutely shot. Love can go. Keep tapping that screen for me, guys. Let's go. Let's get these likes going. Come on. Whoa, what was that just flew across? Ah, there's a bridge. Must be a bridge. Jesus Christ, I thought I'd just seen a UFO. Yeah, there's the bridge. Must have been a cyclist or something. That startled me, that. I must say, oh, does that mean I'm sounding sexy, Darren? Hey, baby, why don't you come over to my place where we can lay down for a little while? Now, my voice is shot, I swear to God. Yes. This morning and tonight, Julian, we were naughty. Never mind, eh? Oh, Ursula B's laughing. Oh, that's loud. Let's turn that down. Sexy TikTok Milkman. Max Smith, you never heard of Deliveroo, Uber Eats? No different, mate. It's still a delivery service. So, no, it's not the 90s. You're the one that's behind with the times. Let's put the music back on. There we go. HSS for the living that the giving is the very best. Woo! I said B1, B2, make a statement on your name is all you have to do. Not a vibe, but I said you got to go. Well, get you the job, or you a matter of mouse. I am the milkman. Job on your job. Not really. It's a delivery. Doesn't matter what the produce is. It's a delivery. I was the precursor to Uber Eats. I've been doing it for 4 decades. Where was Uber Eats and Deliveroo? In the mid-80s, Max Smith, nowhere. They copied me. End of story. Courtney, good evening, how are you, buddy? I'm having fun. I am the milkman. Job or no job, you can't tell me that I'm not. Wow, the internet's gone early tonight. Doesn't normally go here. Take my advice, cause I know that you're smart. Yeah! Yeah! no worries, Suzanne. Just another dickhead trying to be a smart ass. Oh, thank you, Connor. Thank you, buddy. Enjoy what you do. If not, just stop. Don't stay there and run. Hey, Roy. I'm all good in the hood, buddy. How you doing, mate? On the way home. Need to get my finger out and get a wriggle on. Try and get an hour and a half kick before I go to work. Don't stay there and run. Don't know what the hell I'm going to do about my voice. Ruined it. I've absolutely ruined it. I'm going to have to do some research into looking after your throat and whatnot if you're talking like a maniac all the time. The weight of my mistakes. I used to sing this one fairly easy. Can't even hit the notes now. My voice is that ruined. Moonraker, good evening. Oh, make sure you're fully charged, Rocky. Take care, Connor. Good night, buddy. Have a good sleep. We'll see you on the main live. Depends on how you feel. I don't want to bring you down, down, down. Quick fix for you. There's the little boy. He's with me. He's chilled, he's sat still. The busy street. I was looking for a heartache. Looking for a heartache. Linda Villarreal. Good evening. That's the one, Sir Pooch-a-lot. Yes, Darren. How's it going, guys? Just letting you know that he's here. He's always by my side. Yeah, he's always good as gold, Suzanne. He just sits there staring at me. But he's going to bark at these cyclists probably if he sees them. Who's that? There you go. Ellie Green, good evening. Oh, they need to save their energy for Walt, Linda. Stefan, don't it make you feel good? Not yet, John. Just a little cheeky bonus drive live home for now, Don. And then the main live will be at 4 a.m. Hey, Chloe. Good evening. How are you, mate? Right, then, is this road closed again? I guess we're going to find out in a minute. It was closed halfway down last time, but I know where I'm going now, so that won't be an issue. I'll get about an hour and a half down when I get home, mate. That's all I need. I'm all good in the hood, thank you, Chloe. All good in the hood. But I don't know how. What a difference a day makes. Look at us now. Right, let's keep tapping that screen, guys. We're nearly at 10k likes. Let's go. Of my mistakes. Sophie, good evening. I'm all good in the hood, buddy. Take care, Stefan. We'll see you at 4 a.m, buddy. Yeah. It's not all it's crapped up to be, Tom. Trust me. Oh, thank you, Chloe. Appreciate the support. Thank you, buddy. Keep tapping that screen, guys. Let's get these likes and moving. Wanna bring you down. Leah, so good they named her twice. I'm all good in the hood. How you doing, buddy? That's awesome, Chloe. Yes. Tech Rob. I'm up at 1:30 for work, but I go live at 4 a.m. I am Grove, yeah. Just for an hour. Hey, no worries, Sophie. Don't forget you can watch things back on the YouTube channel. I need to download yesterday's and today's lives as well. I've not had a chance to do it today. All right, Jen Mills, we'll see you at 4, buddy. Thank you. No, I've never had a bank holiday off my whole career, Leah. Not one in nearly 38 years. Right, is the road open? Please be open. Oh, come on, man. Not again. God damn it. Right, I know where I'm going. Don't panic, Captain Manaman. Right, we're going on the Magical Mystery Tour again. You staying on the live, J Mills. Nice one, buddy. I wonder if they've finished putting the diversion signs out, because when I came up here, what night was it? Wednesday night? Wednesday night. Was it Wednesday? Oh, I can't remember. Tuesday night. Tuesday night, wasn't it? Yeah, the final diversion sign wasn't there. Hey, hey, Crafty Badger. I see Han. How are you, buddy? Good evening, Morgan. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for that. Whoa, Carol. Good evening. Nick Ackroyd, good evening. Now, I know where I'm going, Darren. My instincts told me to take a left at the correct time last time, so I'm alright. It's just tricky because there's no lights down here and it's a little windy, bendy road. But yeah, this is just a little cheeky bonus drive live. I always do the bonus drive lives to and from Liverpool, and then the main live will be at 4 AM. No, I think you messaged Hayley because I spoke to her about it this morning, Han. She got the message because I think she asked me, who's this? I said, oh, that's Han, that's Crafty Badger. I said we'd have either a phone call or a video chat with her and a fella to give some going live advice. I literally cannot see a goddamn thing up here. I'm all good in the hood, thank you, Nick. All good in the hood. Right, let's back off because this is a thin road and I don't think either of us can see what we're doing. Because, yeah, go on, get in the grass verge. Go on, like I am. Right. Let's blast the lights. It's been difficult to get it wrong, Han. She's got her picture. I think on her main account there's a picture of us, but on the Blag account, which is the one she runs the groups off, I think it's just a picture of her. Miss Purdy, good evening. How are you, buddy? Say hello. Right, see, no diversion signs, doesn't tell you you've got to turn left here. I took an educated guess last time and I managed to find my way home. Right, I know where I am now. Sounds good, Miss Purdy. Hope no one got too drunk and spewed up or anything. I need something, Chris Early. I'm getting to be as blind as a bloody bat, mate. I tell you, it's not good getting old. I need some of those army issue night goggles, night vision goggles. You can have it all. Not on a school night. Oh, I was terrible, Miss Birdie. When I was younger, there was no such thing as a school night. I was going out to work at stupid o'clock. I was a naughty, naughty boy in my youth. Right, we're back on track, guys. We're back on track. Right, let's blast through the old 2 mils. Meow! Drifting away in the TikTok Milkman mobile. Woo! I need him, Chris. I'm getting, what's the phrase, Laura? I can't remember it now. I'm getting old disgracefully, shall we say. I'm still the arsehole I was 30 years ago. That's a bright light. Bright light. Turn your lights down. God damn it. Blinding a TikTok Milkman. He's right next to me, J Mills. You can prove it. How you going to prove it? Put it on the group, Chris. Is everything green when you look through them like it is in the films? Oh shit, sorry. Blinded by the light. Oh shit, sorry, whoops. Yeah. Best way, innit? Yeah, grow old disgracefully. I'm still the same tit I was in my late teens and early 20s. No fucks given. You guys know that from me by now. Bob Frapples, good evening. How are you, buddy? Awesome, Chris. Yes, put him on the group, dude. I'm all good in the hood, thank you, Diane Moore. I'm all good in the hood. It's only this last couple of years, Miss Purdy, that my eyesight's really took a swallow dive. No problem, John. I've got some in the back. I came prepared. Now, just a bonus drive live, Benji boy. I always do them there and back. You guys seem to like it, so yeah. I enjoy it as well. I have a bit of a laugh with it. Makes the journey go a little bit quicker as well, I think. It's different when I'm at work. I'm not going to lie, you know, Walt and doing the live does slow me down. But fortunately, I'm not as busy as I used to be. But on the drive lives, it does help the drive go quite quick. Not yet, Lewis. Not yet, buddy. Absolutely, Cheryl Adams. I'm not delivering, Maisie. It's a bonus drive live home from Liverpool. Well, good luck with the eye test, Chloe. I think I'd probably fail it. Not asked. I don't care. It'll be about 90 minutes, Julian. It's enough for me, mate. Don't forget, I had a little sleep this morning, albeit a very bad one. I had less than 5 hours, I think, this morning. Of pretty much broken sleep. Alvin Diaz, good evening. How are you, buddy? In a bubble, bubble. Big D, good evening. Utopia. Just a bonus drive live, Alvin. Come on. You know by now when I'm this early what I'm doing. Yeah, he's right next to me, Lewis. Right next to me. Trouble, trouble. Oh, sun tight. Rose-colored glasses on, and you party on. Steve C. Woo! Good evening. Julian, I've had glasses since I was 4. I stopped wearing them when I was 19 till about 2 years ago. So yeah, I'm not asked. Martin Ashley, good evening. How are you, buddy? To the rhythm, to the rhythm. Whoa. Turn it up, keep it on repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted zombie. Yeah, you think it's free, woo. Yes, Connor. I'm all good and hood, thank you, Steve. See? Yeah, I was naughty in terms of my glasses. I should have been wearing them all these years, but I went out when I was 19. I thought, I'm not going to wear them. I met a girl. I thought, right, this is the future. Yeah, it wasn't. From Liverpool, John, mate. From Liverpool. Must be Julian. No, I'm not delivering yet, Alvin. I'm driving home, buddy. Howard Glenn, good evening. Whoa. Oops, someone broke down. Turn it up, keep it on repeat. Top G, good evening. Yeah, this one's for free. We're all chained to the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Song Pilot David, good evening. Yeah, I don't think so, Chris. Thank you, buddy. What's your name? Hang on. Mika Thomas, Mika Thomas, something like that. You've got a full stop as your profile name, so it's hard to see what you call. Maybe edit your profile, dude. Wow, that's mad, Suzanne Gaskell. Buzz Army from Florida. Good evening. I hope you're having a nice time. Yes, Mark Pickering. A bit of Katy Perry. 8:55. Song Pilot David. Danielle. Not yet. It's only 11:10, so it's still night time. He's all good, Steve C. He's sat right next to me. My little Poochie co-pilot. All good and hood, thank you, James. I had a great day, thank you, buddy. Keep tapping that screen, guys. Come on! We're on 14k likes. Let's keep it going. Let's build and build and build. It is a little bit, I think, showy. Yeah, it's 12 degrees. I'm not cold in the van light, but it's showing 12 degrees on the dashboard, so definitely a good 5 or 6 degrees cooler. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you, buddy. I'm so glad. It's very, very humbling when people say that. We're just a couple of idiots that go live, you know? Yes, Queen Tapalot. I should think so, seeing as I renamed you. Round and round, round and round, and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I heat up like a burning flame, full of desire. Kiss me, baby. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. I did Queen tap a lot, correct. Kai, who's Aiden? Oh, thank you, Cheryl, buddy. Right, I'm dropping the hammer. Let's go. Kerry Dixon, good evening. Helen, thank you, buddy. Helen McGursey, thank you, buddy. You make me cry for your love with the touch of the milkman's glove. Come on, guys, keep tapping that screen for me. Top G. That's not me, Kai. Oh, thank you, Lieutenant Lamar Brown. The benchmark. Woo! Yeah. Caress. I feel the magic when I touch your dress. Silk and satin, leather and lace. Black panties with the milkman's face. It won't be a pub live this weekend. I'm not sure, Julian, because we'll be in Liverpool. Abracadabra, I'm gonna reach out and grab you. Gavin, it's a bonus drive live, buddy. I'm driving home from Liverpool, so I'm not starting work till 1:30, and then I'll be live at 4 AM as always. Heat up like a burning flame, full of desire. Yes, Danielle, not long now. Don't forget, guys, in about 10 minutes time, the internet will go ropey. Just bear with it. It'll freeze, it'll lag, but we will punch through, so stay with the live. Yeah, I'll be back at 4 AM, Olvin. Correct. Oh, no, Julian. I don't know whether we'll be live, because we've got a guest staying with us. So, we'll let you all know on the group, more than likely. Of course we have McDonald's over here, Joester. Or Joe Star, I should say. You know, you do realise McDonald's are worldwide, don't you? We're past the halfway stage, Cheryl Adam. Alright, Chloe, take care, buddy. Thank you for taking part, thank you for all your support. And we'll see you at 4 AM. Keep tapping that screen, guys, come on. I wouldn't mind 50k likes, if we can get it before I get home. You guys never normally let me down. Oh, Danielle, maybe get online and order a delivery, buddy. Right. I deliver to just the edge of space in Airwolf. I do supply the moon with milk, Mark Pickering, remember? So the man in the moon can make his cheese. I am the official moon milk supplier, as you all know. I have told you that before on the live. You may have forgot that. And round and round and round. Kai, there you go, third time lucky. Good evening. Oh, thank you, Steve C. Thank you, buddy. We might even see the wagon tonight, because I'm that late coming home. Sometimes I catch the wagon on its way into work. The only place I saw Molly was on Facebook, Chris. I think she posted earlier in the day. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you, buddy. Right, we've got to slow down. There's a lane closed. Got to back off. Lorry, Seth, a lorry. I just call it the wagon. Sometimes, I mean, on a Sunday when I used to come home and go straight to work at 11 PM, I'd often go past the wagon on the way home. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you, buddy. I'm not even going to attempt to sing this tonight because my voice is so shot. Trucker Tim fan. Good evening. It would be if we see it, Seth, but we may not. I guess we'll find out. My father bought a business in 1986, James, and I've been working as a milkman full-time since then, from the age of 15, and I was still in school at the time. Face to face, ooh, a bottle of red, a bottle of white, all depends upon your appetite. The voice is shot, Julian. Well and truly shot. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you, buddy. We won't change, you know that. Right, the internet it'll go in a minute, so just bear with the live. We'll bust through. Oh, I love it, Chris Early. Love it. Yes, Mark Pickering. Oh, God, no, Danielle, no. I'll run it into the ground. I don't know what the future holds. If I can't get any or drum any more business up, I'll have to go part-time and get a part-time job. But we'll see how it goes. No worries yet. No worries yet. Yes, after so much time, do you remember those days hanging out at the village green? Yeah, engineer boots, leather jackets, and tight blue jeans. Yeah, I used to do 700 on my own, Steve C. A lot of customers. Yeah, I used to do 700 on my own. Right, broke internet time, bear with us. Yeah! They've killed everyone off, Danielle, you know, they do mobile phones now, they're into finance, they're killing everyone off the supermarkets. Disgraceful. But I'm still fighting, Danielle. I'm more than that out alive. Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Brenda and Eddie were still going steady in the summer of '75, when they decided the marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy. Brenda, you know that you're much too lazy, and Eddie could never afford to live that kind of life. Oh, but there we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Come on, everyone, let's go! Well, they got an apartment with deep park carpets and a couple of paintings from Sears. A big water bed they bought with the bread they'd saved for a couple of years. Started a fight when the money got tight. They just didn't count on the tears. Whoa, 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 yeah, rock and roll. I tell you what, Steve C, 25 years ago, doing 700 customers was not easy. 1,000 to 1,200 pints on a Saturday, all on my own. I used to sprint all the way round. I can't believe I used to do it. I really can't. Absolutely crazy. Right, last verse. Let's go, guys. Come on. Well, they lived for a while in a very nice style, but it's always the same in the end. They got a divorce as a matter of course, but they parted the closest of friends. Then the king and the queen went back to the green, but you could never go back there again. Whoa, whoa. Last one. Here we go. Brenda and Eddie had it already by the summer of '75. From the height of the low to the end of the show for the rest of their lives. Couldn't go back to the greasers. Best they could do was pick up their pieces. We always knew they would both find a way to get by. Whoa, and that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can't tell you more cause I told you already. How we are waving Brenda and Eddie. Can't tell you more cause I told you already. How we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Come on, internet, clear your goddamn throat. Red, ooh, bottle of whites. on, Steve C. I honestly don't know how I did it, mate, in those years. I mean, all you guys think I work hard now. Imagine doing 4 times what I do. You know, that's kind of what I was doing in those days. Oh, thank you, Joe Star. Let me just turn this down a minute. I think it was James. James, you still there? What advice would you give to someone that wanted to get into my line of work? My advice would be don't do it. It's very hard work. It's very unsociable. It's difficult to maintain relationships. And if you're self-employed like me, you can't have time off, which I've not had for almost 15 years now. So, you know, unless you really want to do the job, I wouldn't advise it. All right then, Cheryl, take care, buddy. You have a good evening, and we'll see you on the live in the morning. Thank you, Steve C. Yeah, proper hard. You've no idea how difficult it was, trust me. Oh man, those were the days. Aish, good evening. Donald Trump's been arrested. What's he done now? Is it for one of his lame ass wigs? I love Trump, I'm not gonna lie. I think he's brilliant. Keep tapping that screen. Come on, guys, we're only on 22k. I wanted 50k. Please keep tapping that screen. Come on, let's go. We can do it. I have every faith in the TTM family. Sarah Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo! I am for real. Oh my God, Joe Star. God love Donald Trump. He's a legend. Now that man is a legend. I love his straight talking, Laura. I mean, you know how I am. I'm kind of the same as him. He'll just say it how it is, and I love that. I haven't, Chris Early. No, I have no idea what it is, buddy. I think he's a legend, Joe Star. I love him. Jennifer. Jersey girl in Mississippi, good evening. Joe Star, one hand, self-made billionaire as president. On the other hand, kiddie fiddler. I know which one I'd vote for. Ah, brilliant, Laura. Oh, is this twat going to overtake this lorry or not? Let's go. Right, let's push him out of the way. Come on, move. Move. Soapy ass. Speeds up now, look. One muppet. That's okay, Avanti. You don't need to apologise to me, buddy. His father disowned him, I believe, Joe Star. And he made himself. Forever and ever, this can only be. It's not difficult to decide, Steve C. Biden or Trump. Yeah, I know which one I'd pick. Lynn, good evening. Oh, thank you, Sarah Jackson. Thank you, buddy. My ears are going pop. That's a big ill, that one. I'm not gonna lie, right? Donald Trump is ridiculously patriotic. He wants to do well for his country. And when he was in power, he did shit for his country. What's this doddery old fart that can't walk a fucking flight of stairs without falling down it done for America, other than act like a pedometer? Just saying. And that's why I'd pick Trump every time. Will, good evening. The cream of the crop. Image seekers, they go real to real. It's common sense, Steve. Common sense, mate. He did what it said on the tin, Joe Star. You gotta love that man. He answers questions. Joe Star, how many politicians do you know that will answer a question with a question and dodge rather than answer the question? Trump got asked, who caused COVID? China. China. Yeah? How many other politicians would have had the balls to say that? Eh? None. How many people would have had the balls to go head to head with that fucking lunatic in Korea? Yeah? Donald Trump was stopping this planet from getting a world war. Biden wants it, I think. And if Trump was in power, this bullshit with Russia and Ukraine would not be happening. Mark my words. And that's why I'd vote Trump. I'm all good, Hoodwill, thank you, buddy. Here's Darren. China. Yeah, I could have a good go as well, Steve C. I haven't got it wrong, Joe Star. So get where you are, a star, that's what you wanted. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Sean Allen. Hey, Joe Star, do you believe every politician in the world's innocent? Are you kidding? They're puppets that are steered into position. Usually puppets with money behind them. He's no different. You don't get to where he is in the world without cracking a few eggs, is what I'm saying. Hey, Jay Mills, he's back. Couldn't stay away for long. I'm all good, Hood, thank you, buddy. I'm not quite sure what you're asking there, James, buddy. Raymond Gillam, bonus drive live home, buddy. You see, now this is where you trip yourself up, Joe Star. I think politicians are full of it. Trump wasn't. He did what he said on the tin. That's why I love the guy. I think he's brilliant. Oh, thank you, Sean Allen, buddy. Yeah, a bit of Kiki D, you can't beat it, Carol. Yeah, and that account looks ropey as hell, and I'm not going to unblock it. If you want me to unblock that account, you need to build it up a little bit. It got blocked because it looks ropey. 1 follow, probably your other account, and 0 followers. So now, I'm not going to unblock it. Just keep using this one for now, buddy, and make sure you follow our other accounts. And you believe in COVID, do you, Joe Star? You don't have any answers for why there was no repercussions when we found out what caused it, no? It was planned, in my opinion. Oh, thank you, Jay Mills. Thank you, buddy. He's great, Alvin. He's right next to me. There you go, Steve C. Another reason to vote Trump. He's a businessman. Oh, thank you, Jay Mills. It's just another form of the flu, Joe Star. No one's asked about it no more. No one's quoting numbers and scaremongering like they did to start with. And it was all a ruse to make everything go more expensive. Did you ever consider that? Well, that account's not making a comeback because it looks ropey. I don't like it. You can stay on this one, but the other one's not coming back. On this one, but the other one's not coming back. Hard lies. Look super slim. Right, keep tapping the screen, guys. We're not quite hit 25k yet. Let's go. Come on. Can anyone explain to me why there was no repercussions for COVID? If we know how and where it started, why was there no repercussions? I'll tell you why. Because it was planned. I believe it was absolutely planned. From the foot Mount Belzoni. Sweet music. This is me, guys. I think about things logically. Now, this, we've told, was released from somewhere in China, a scientific place. So think logically, right? If these people are working and dealing with things that are potentially that harmful and can spread that fast in the world to kill millions of people, do you really think it got out by accident? Think logically now. You look at the precautions that that facility must take to keep all these deadly infectious diseases within the confines of the premises, but COVID got out. It doesn't make sense. And in the great words of Judge Judy, if it doesn't make sense, it isn't true. And then following it, and following the wake of what happened, there was no repercussion for that country where it happened. Again, it doesn't make sense. Or am I just being a knobhead? He's right next to me, Linda G. He's being a good Puccini. And the end result of that, 3 years down the line, is the cost of living crisis and everything being way more expensive than it ever was, because now the world has to catch up with COVID and the repercussions of what happened. You know what, Chris? I've never looked into it. I'm just working off common sense. I've told you, I'm a man of science. If I can't see, smell, touch, hear or taste it, it doesn't exist. And that's how I analyse things. And if you think about it the way I've just worded it, give your head a wobble, because nothing happened in the end. Nothing. That's what I believe. It was a worldwide human cull to get rid of the old and the weak. Probably so the governments don't have to pay for their care. Well, certainly in this country anyway. Because obviously we've got the National Health Service over here. And again, it's another reason why I love the National Health Service. You know, imagine working for them when this shit hit the fan. Man, scared for your life going to work. Amazing, amazing people. Claire Bear, good evening. I'm not quite sure what you mean. What about my brain? Exactly, Sandra. That's how I analyse everything, with a little bit of common sense. And I always work on that. If it doesn't make sense, it isn't true. And none of the COVID shit made sense to me. And all that tells me is I believe it was planned. It was meant to happen. ATN, good evening. How are you, buddy? Because it's a bonus drive live, Finley. Listen, I'm not breaking the law, Finley, because I'm not live at 4. I can go live whenever I want, mate. People that come on and go, how come you're live now? Like, all offended. It's a bonus drive live. And your daughter's amazing, Queen Tapalot. Yep, and you, Laura. The fear was terrible. That's because the fear-mongering was terrible. Yep, forced into it, Carol. I've had one injection. I won't be having another one. I'm quite sure that's a possibility, Craig Sumner. We're all good and hood, thank you, ATN. Kirst, hello. Good evening, mate. It couldn't be called a common cold because it was a variant of flu, hence it being called COVID. And it was called COVID-19 because it was the 19th strain of it. Apparently it's changed, there's other strains of it now. Bonus drive live, Linda G. I only had the jab because of Hayley, Mark. Because she insisted, and then I never went again. I don't think they did that, Will, but mark my words, that could be a possibility in the future. Sarah Jackson, listen to this, right? You know, I've just explained to you I work on the common sense theory, right? Now, Hayley got COVID, it knocked her on her ass for the best part of a week. She was really bad with it. Now, when I left her house, I knew I'd got it, and I said nothing because I didn't want to scare her. I'm a healthy bloke, I've never had a day off sick. But I went to take a COVID test. What did it say on the side of the COVID test? It said made in China. I thought, fuck this. Are you kidding? The country that created this problem is now making the kits to test it? Are you kidding? Yeah, but fortunately I ran it off in 3 days. I couldn't believe it, Sarah. I absolutely couldn't believe it. Who in their right mind is going to use a COVID test that says made in China? Oh my giddy on. Oi, oi, Savaloi! Snellstone, good evening. But yeah, I used it. He said I was positive. 3 days later, it was gone. TikTok Milkman just shat it out. I baked it like a troll. That's what I did with COVID. I gently oiled it. I slathered it in salt and pepper. Put some herbs on it. Banged it in the oven for 25 minutes on at 200 degrees. And I lightly baked the COVID. And then I threw it away like a used condom. Finley, I'm indeed, buddy. I had a very, very slight dull ache in the back of my head. J Mills, that was it. And I ran it off. I think what you'll find with China and Japan is they generally improve technology rather than invent it. That's what I believe, Will. Oh, that's terrible, Suzanne. Absolutely terrible. I thought it was the 19th strain, Tuz. And I don't think it was around in... Well, maybe if you count when it first happened and no one told us, then maybe it was still just 2019. But I believe it was the 19th variant of COVID. Yeah. I don't regret having the jab, Sarah. It did nothing to me. But also, I believe it did nothing for me neither. Because, like I say, I just ran off COVID in 3 days. I don't know, Craig. There's talk of a lockdown in December this year, but if that's happening, where's the scaremongering? You know what I mean? Righty, guys, don't forget, I'm going to go past Prash's shop, up the road, round the bend, and then by the roundabout, I will be ending the live. Connor, good evening, buddy. Come on! I'm not quite gone yet, Mark. Yep, I'm gonna have to end the live very soon, guys. I'll be back at 4 a.m. We're doing all right, Craig. We're nearly home now. Lee Young, good evening. Yeah, Will, yeah, as if everyone was isolating, mate. Haley had this mate that was driving around all over the place, shouting and screaming at people and moaning that they were out and about. Why are you out and about in the car? Go the fuck home. You're doing the same thing as them, you bellend. So that was quite funny. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I'll be getting about an hour and a half sleep. And then I'm on the road at 1:30 for work. And then I'll be live at 4 a.m. with Puccini. About an hour and a half, Craig. It is crazy, Laura. You know, people couldn't work. They didn't have enough money to eat. I was lucky with what I did for a living. Exactly, Will. You often find, Will, in life, the quickest people to judge are the hypocrites that have probably done it themselves. You see it very often in life. Hey, Donna! All right, Stelster, take care, buddy. Ah, thank you, Chris, buddy. We'll be back at 4 a.m, don't you worry, guys. I'll get an hour and a half sleep. I'll crack 2.5 hours work off, and then me and Puccini will be live and direct. I'm going to go on this account for an hour, and then at 5 a.m, I'm going to switch to the main. It's time we went back on that. Old jukebox full of 45s, pop a nickel in it and it all comes back. Dusty, good evening. How are you, buddy? Ah, you're more than welcome, Suzanne. I love it. The early bird catches the worm, James. That's exactly what I think, Will. I think they should have just let us populate as we normally did and let this die out a natural death as it did in the end. Jukebox full of 45s, pop a nickel in it and dance with me. So keep smashing those likes out for us, guys. Come on, keep tapping till the end. Take care, Linda G. Take care, Anthony. I'll see you all at 4 a.m. It would have been an interesting experiment to see what would have happened, Will, if they hadn't put these restrictions on the world. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't look at the forecast, Alvin. Bothers you a little. Why can't we be like Mum and Dad? Hey. Finn! Good morning, mate. What, good evening? Hang on, it's still evening. What am I on about? Well, I'll be back at 4 a.m, Finn, for you to enjoy the Tin Top Milkman Work Live. Take care, Martin Ashley. Right, Joe Star, if you used to work in a lab for infectious diseases, how many got out of your lab? And you explain to me why, with all the precautions that those kind of places take, you explain to me how this got out if it wasn't released. Doesn't make sense. Excellent, Finley. We'll see you there, buddy. All right, Will. Yep. And hey, there's two Wills together. That's because if they put it down as a corona death, Will, the hospital got funding. Yep, exactly, Will. All right, J Mills. Right, I'm going to go round the bend now. And just before the roundabout, I'm going to end the live, guys. You all have a great rest of your evenings. We'll be back at 4 a.m. sharp, myself and the mighty Puccini, as the TikTok Milkman tonight. And we'll see you all then. So I'll go live on this account for 1 hour. And then from 5 a.m, we'll be going back on the main. You take care, guys. Exactly, Dusty. Much love from TTM and I. I've got to go. TTM